What's going on, guys? Alex, and in today's video I'm going to walk you through how to set up Google Ads for your ceramic coating business and start getting the phone ringing for ceramic coating jobs using Google Ads. If you need help with getting anything set up, if you're already running ads and it's not working, or you just have any questions about it, click the link down below, book a call with me. I'm happy to take a look at your Google Ads campaigns, answer any questions you have about running Google Ads for ceramic coating, and of course, seeing if there is any opportunity to work together to help you get more leads and grow your business. So before I get into the tutorial, why should you be running Google Ads for your ceramic coating business? Well, I'm going to assume that most of you guys are not doing any link building or investing heavily in SEO, so it's very, very unlikely you're going to be showing up organically. And of course, even now in the Google Business Profile section, there's going to be businesses that are running ads for their Google Business Profile. These guys are showing up. But now for any search, and I have two options. I have two examples here. For any search for ceramic coating in any area, there's going to be ads. Thankfully, in a lot of places, your competition still has no idea what they're doing. So for example, we have a detailing business that is offering ceramic coating or just bidding on the ceramic coating keyword, but this is not an ad that it's going to get somebody to click on it and actually book a service, right? We have what might be, they're talking about pressure washing, right? Nobody has any idea what they're doing. For ceramic coating in Houston, hyper competitive market, huge population. Again, it's more of a product-based ad. Finally, a ceramic coating pros, two actual, and these look like they might be the same company, but two ads here. The formatting of these ads is not great, right? This one doesn't mention Houston in the title, and this one doesn't mention Houston in the description. And if you look let me move my thing here. If you look just below my face right here, you can see that they are not going to landing pages. Maybe this one is a landing page, which is good, but the ad itself is not great. But this one is not a landing page. It's just a service page. And I'll get into why that's a problem shortly. So to actually get the ads set up, just jump into your Google Ads account here, or wherever you just jump into Google Ads, click on create, or just from this window here, new campaign and new campaign. Now, of course, you want leads coming in, so go ahead and click leads. Google right now is asking us about conversion goals. Do not run ads unless you have conversion tracking set up. It's a good way to have no idea whether or not your ad account is working. And without conversion data, Google over the long term is going to have nothing to optimize for, right? So you're just kind of running blind, and you want to have your Google Tag Manager set up to track phone calls and form submissions. Typically, in the space, in the ceramic coating detailing space, phone calls are going to work best, especially for a service like ceramic coating. Very few people are going to book directly. You may get forums, but people just want to pick up the phone. They want to call you, ask questions. But make sure you have conversion tracking set up before you spend any money on Google Ads. Click continue. We want to search campaign, so just choose that. You don't have to choose any of these. And then click continue. And for campaign name, let's do ceramic coating Boston. All right, now also just click start new. And then now, you're going to have to choose the bidding options here. One of the problems I run into a lot when I'm looking at new accounts or taking on new clients is people will have conversions as a bidding strategy for a brand new account or an account that's not even tracking any conversions. If you're not tracking conversions at all, and if you just don't have enough conversion data, Google, again, is going to have real trouble optimizing for conversions if you're not telling them what it is, or if you don't have enough to tell Google kind of what you want. In this case, you're just going to set it to clicks if you're in a hurry. If you just wanted to set it and forget it, clicks, set a max CPC, and I'll show you how to find that shortly. But ideally, we're going to change this once the campaign is live or published to a manual CPC strategy, because that will give you the most control and keep your costs down while you are scaling your account. Ignore this one and then just go ahead and click next. So make sure you opt out of these two networks, really low quality networks. We don't want to be on search partners because we don't want our ad to show up on non-Google sites, park domains. We just want to show up on Google search. And because we're not running a display ad, we don't want to be opted into the display network. For location options, this is huge. Another big issue is a lot of people have presence or interest, and we don't want to be targeting people who've shown interest in the included location. We just want to target people who are in or regularly in the included location. So just go ahead and select presence. That's going to be your best bet. And I think this was a Toronto, no, it was a Boston ad. So to add your actual location, you can add it here. But depending on where you're from, the actual targeting on Google's side is kind of iffy. As you can see here, this one's kind of iffy, right? We probably don't want to be targeting this whole area. So what you're going to do is just click on radius. You can click on pin mode. You can just drop a pin in the center here, right? Include, and then if we zoom out, it's probably too big, but you can just edit the radius here to something like 10 miles. Or if you want to target specific neighborhoods or whatever, this is the best way to do that. Languages, leave English. Audience segments, Google will typically give you a few options here. None of these are relevant, so you can add something like detailing and see what shows up, and then just add a bunch that might be relevant, right? Just go through, add whatever seems relevant enough, right? It doesn't have to be, exact. It just helps direct their targeting a little bit, right? It doesn't make a huge difference. You don't have to fill it out, but if you see options that are relevant, go ahead and select those. And now just two things here. You want to just change the ad rotation to do not optimize. This basically gives us a free way to split test the ads. In every ad group, you're probably going to want 2 different ads, so you can always be testing things without having to run an actual Google Ads experiment, which is more of a mid-range strategy. So this is an easy way to try 2 different ads. One, just kind of let it go wild, and the second one, you're going to have pinned headlines, right? And under more settings, just add your schedule here. Most of you guys probably aren't starting till 8 or 9, and I doubt the phone's ringing that early anyways, but you want to have your ads running at least until 7 or 8. A lot of people will call you after work, and a lot of people will be calling you on the weekends, in the mornings on weekends. So if you're okay with it, have your ads running after 5, after 6 p.m. And also have your ads running on weekends so that you get those people that do want those services. Only if you can pick up the phone. If you can't pick up the phone or reply to leads really fast, then don't run ads, right? At those times. So then now click next. You can go ahead and skip this. I always skip that. And so this is where we do the keyword research part. For ceramic coating, it's pretty straightforward, but I'll just quickly show you guys how you would do keyword research anyways. And we'll just add this as a ceramic coating. So a lot of times you'll see maybe other videos, or you might think to structure the ad group as ceramic coating near me, and ceramic coating in my location. That's the end goal of structuring the campaign, not where you start. So you always start broad and you dial it in over time, right? So you'll just go to Google to do your keyword research here. Just back to the Google dashboard, open a new tab, click on tools, and it's going to open a little keyword option right here. So just click on this. Change this to your area. This location targeting, you can't change that much, so just add Boston. You can add Massachusetts if you want a little bit more options. And then just click ceramic, just search for ceramic coating, right? You can see here, for some reason it just gave me 1. I have no idea why. That's really interesting. But typically you'll see a lot more here than what I have, right? I'm trying to see why it only gave me 1. I just looked it up, so let me just try California. It's not even exact, because if we add ceramic coating near me, yeah, sorry guys, this is unusual. I've never just had, there we go. So you can see here, ceramic coating near me, right? PPF coating near me, that would be a different ad group. You have a bunch of options here, but typically you want to have like 3 or 5 different keywords. And you would want to start, depending on your budget, with either phrase or exact match. So just make sure you go with phrase. Do not choose broad match, which is just no modifier. So add the quotation for phrase match and just go ceramic coating, right? Ceramic coating near me. And I always like to add the location, so like ceramic coating Boston. And you can let that run for a while and find the best keywords like that. So for final URL, do not ever send traffic to your homepage, right? Home pages are not designed to convert. You want to send traffic to a landing page or a page specifically designed to convert. This is a page where people can only do one of 2 things, either get in touch with you or leave, right? You don't want people clicking around. You don't want to give people any options, or it's just going to really harm your conversion rate overall. So it'd be something like ceramiccoatingboston.com/landing page. All right. Always use a landing page. This and tracking conversions are 2 of the most important aspects of getting Google Ads to work, right? If you're thinking, my ads aren't converting, no one's calling me, Google Ads doesn't work, it's probably because you're not using a landing page. Now for display path, this just changes what the URL looks like in Google search. Not a huge deal. You can test it, but just add something relevant, right? Adding the location works, adding the service works, right? For phones, for calls, of course you want to add your number because it does increase the likelihood that someone is going to click on the number directly and call you, which is fantastic. Now for headlines, you're going to want to spend a little bit more time on this than me, but typically, like I always say, you want to have the service, you want to have the location, and you want to have a benefit or kind of a pain point, and then a call to action, right? So ceramic coating Boston, right? I like to add ceramic coating near you. Don't make the title near me because that makes no sense for somebody reading the ad. Does it fit? No. Oh, because ceramic coating near you. Let me just, not very, there we go. You could add something like Boston ceramic coating. Looking for ceramic coating, right? And you'd add something like ceramic coating from, right? We work on all vehicles. Protect your vehicle today. Prevent paint damage, body damage, right? Call us to book. And I like to do serving all of Boston. And you can have something like, for example, mention ad, get 10% off, right? That'll really help get the phone ringing, and this ad looks incredible. All right. The description is going to be similar. You want to add all 4 descriptions. I won't, just to save you guys time, but we're the best ceramic coating team in Boston. Call today. Protect your vehicle. All right, something like ceramic coating in Boston from just 997. Come on. Get 10% off your coating. Give us a call now. Right? It's pretty good. Now, if you have verified your account, go ahead, add your business name and logo. It's super helpful to have that. For site links, you will want to add this site links from the asset screen. But again, if you only have this one campaign, if you're in a hurry, you can add them here. Site links are going to look something like this. You'll add before and after. Add 2 descriptions. And the link will be to either the before or after photos on your landing page, for example. And it's going to show, your before and after photos, right? Our reviews is a good one. Pricing is a good one. Right? Contact is a good one. It just makes the ad take up more real estate on the actual screen, and it gets people clicking through and actually giving you a call. Again, you'll have all the data on the back end as to which of these is working, and so you can always optimize and dial in the campaign with that data, but you definitely want to add them. Callouts are the same. Callouts are just things like, for example, starting from 997, serving all of Boston. Just adds a little bit of text, a little bit of more text to the bottom of the ad when Google wants. And again, makes it take up more real estate, which is by far one of the more important features of adding these callouts. You can exit out of that. Now, other asset types. You can add prices, but you'll want to do that in the asset section. And Google, depending on the age of your account, will give you an option to add images. Always add images, and add as many images as they can. It's 20, sometimes 25. So go ahead and add all the images. At this point, you're gonna have to choose pricing. So your ad is done. You're ready to go. Let me just confirm my account. One sec. All right, we're verified. So for your budgets, the best way to determine your budgets is going to be looking at the range. You can actually see here the range in which your clicks are going to cost you, right? So this is Canadian, but it's about $3 to about $13. So you want to be paying somewhere in the realm of $7 per click, right? In that range of say 5 to 9. So $7 is a good start. You can maybe start at 6, a little bit lower. And ideally, you want 6 clicks. You want 10 clicks per day, right? So at $7 per click, 10 clicks per day. That's going to be a $70 daily budget. Now, if you only have $300 a month to spend, you're probably not going to get ceramic coating leads, at least not consistently enough for you to think that Google Ads is working, right? Google Ads is pay to play. So at this point, we would set the budget. You just set the budget here to $70. But in this case, it's my test account. I don't want to pay for any clicks. So I'll just set it here. But they're not far off with the recommended. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. $100 a day is a fantastic budget. $1,500 a month in ceramic coating is a good start because you probably could be running ads for, Monday to Friday, 22 days a week at $80, $85 a day, which is going to be a good start for Google Ads in this space. But that's how you want it. That's how you want to sort it out. Whatever you can spend to get about 10 clicks per day, 8 to 12 clicks, but 10 as the sweet spot is going to help you progress the campaign, get calls coming in, get clicks coming in, and actually dial everything in for the long term. In any case, from here, once you choose your budget, click next. Now, Google's going to review everything here. They'll let you know if there is any errors, and I will just take this time to say, if you have made it this far, as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget, you can click the link down below. You can book a call with me. I'm happy to take a look at your Google Ads campaigns or answer any questions you have about Google Ads for your ceramic coating business. And of course, see if there's any opportunity to work together to help you get more leads and grow your business with Google Ads. In the meantime, this can sometimes take a minute or two. I'm going to pause. I'll jump back in when it's ready, and I'm going to show you 2 more quick things that you want to get going before you start running Google Ads. All right, this is what it looks like when you're ready to publish. You can just go ahead and click on Publish Campaign. Yes, the ads can run. Sometimes you get random errors that aren't actually real errors. And now again, Google is asking you here to set up your Google tag. Like I said towards the beginning, do not run ads unless you have conversion tracking set up. If you're not tracking conversions, you just have no idea how your ads are performing. So it's incredibly important to get conversion tracking set up. Now you can exit out of this. Now there's 2 more things you want to change. Click on Campaigns on the left here, and then click on Campaigns, and then Campaigns again. This will bring you up to your campaign here. Click on the icon, and we just want to change the bidding strategy to a manual CPC. To do that, just select bidding here, click Change Bidding Strategy, and then select the bid strategy directly. From here, you can choose manual CPC, click Save. Right? This is going to be the best bidding strategy for some of you. For some of you, max clicks is going to be good because it's kind of set it and forget it. Now, what you want to now do is click on the campaign here and hit refresh. And now you'll see a little option here for default max CPC. What you just want to do here is click edit and change default max CPC to whatever is going to get you 10 clicks per day, if you have set a reasonable budget. And that's going to be 7. You can start lower, and then if you're not getting clicks, every few days raise until you get to a point where you are getting clicks. But $7 or whatever the range is where you want to get things started. And then you want to monitor it, every day, every few days to see if you're overspending or underspending. But yeah, and that's really about it, you guys. That is how you set up Google Ads for your ceramic coating business. As always, you guys, I appreciate it. If you did make it this far, click the link below, book a call with me. I love talking to you guys. We can get things up and running for your ceramic coating or detailing business. Check out my other videos. You'll find them super helpful. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.